Ever dreamed of having a beastly 4K gaming rig that's also whisper quiet? People always say you have to pick one: raw power or serene silence. But what if I told you that's a false choice? Yes, you can absolutely have both. Today, we're diving deep into how to build a PC that delivers breathtaking 4K performance without sounding like a jet engine taking off. We're talking library quiet operation, even when you're pushing pixels in the most demanding games. Stick around, because we're about to change how you think about high-performance PCs. So, how do we achieve this perfect balance? It all starts with choosing the right components. For the graphics card, we're looking at flagship-class GPUs known not just for their power, but for their efficient, cooler designs. Paired with that is a high-efficiency CPU that gives us incredible gaming performance without drawing excessive power and generating a ton of heat. To cool that CPU, you have two excellent options: a high-performance 360mm all-in-one liquid cooler or a massive, top-tier air cooler. Finally, powering it all is a high-quality 80+ platinum-rated power supply. These are not only incredibly efficient, meaning less wasted energy turned into heat, but they often feature a 0 RPM fan mode, so the PSU fan won't even spin under light loads. Now, let's talk about the unsung hero of a quiet build: the case and its airflow. A great case is more than just a pretty box. We need a chassis with a high airflow front mesh panel to let our intake fans breathe easily. This air is then guided over our hot components and exhausted out the rear and top of the case. This creates a clear and efficient airflow path, preventing hot air from getting trapped and recirculating. We're aiming for a slightly positive or balanced pressure setup, which helps minimize dust buildup. And speaking of dust, easily accessible dust filters on all the intakes are an absolute must-have to keep the inside of your rig clean and your components running cool and efficiently for years to come. This is where the magic really happens: custom fan curves. The default fan settings on most components are designed for a one-size-fits-all approach, but we can do so much better. By diving into the BIOS or using software, we can create custom curves that prioritize silence. The goal is to have the fans spinning at their lowest possible RPM, or even completely off, when the system is idle or under light load, like browsing the web. This makes the PC virtually silent. Then, as you fire up a game and temperatures begin to rise, the fans will gently and gradually ramp up to provide the necessary cooling. It's a dynamic system that gives you cooling power precisely when you need it, and blissful silence when you don't. Alright, let's see what this machine can do. We're not just chasing the highest possible frames per second number here. While high average FPS is great, what truly matters for a smooth, immersive experience is consistency. We're talking about stable frame times. A jerky, stuttering 100 FPS is far worse than a rock-solid, smooth 80 FPS. As you can see in these 4K benchmarks, we're paying close attention to the 1% lows and the frame time graph. See how that line smooths out? That's the visual representation of buttery smooth gameplay. This stability is the true mark of a well-built and well-tuned system, ensuring that you're not pulled out of the game by distracting stutters or dips. Even with the best fans and coolers, there are two other sneaky sources of noise we need to tame: coil whine and case vibrations. Coil whine is that high-pitched electronic squeal you can sometimes hear from your GPU under heavy load. One of the most effective ways to combat this is by slightly undervolting the GPU. This can reduce power consumption and heat, which often lessens or eliminates coil whine without a significant performance hit. Another trick is to cap your frame rate using VSync or an in-game limiter. If your GPU isn't working unnecessarily hard to push frames you can't even see, the whine often subsides. For case vibrations, using rubber grommets and high-quality case feet can help absorb and dampen any rattles from spinning hard drives or fans, keeping the whole system solid and silent. Attention to detail is what separates a good build from a great one. And nowhere is that more true than with cable management and airflow polishing. It's not just about making your PC look clean for Instagram. A tidy interior directly impacts performance. By using shorter, custom-length cables or carefully routing the stock ones, we eliminate that messy rat's nest that can obstruct airflow. This ensures the cool air from your intake fans has an unimpeded path to your GPU and CPU. Clear pathways reduce air turbulence and prevent pockets of hot air from recirculating inside the case, allowing your fans to work more efficiently and at lower, quieter speeds. It's the final touch that ties the whole silent performance concept together. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This sounds expensive. And while a top-tier build can be, the principles we've discussed apply to any budget. You don't need the absolute best of everything to build a quiet and powerful rig. For a more budget-friendly approach, consider a strong mid-range GPU and leverage smart upscaling technologies like DLSS or FSR to hit your 4K performance targets. Pair it with a power-efficient mid-range CPU that offers great gaming value. The key is to spend your money where it counts most for a quiet build. A good quality case with great airflow, a decent CPU cooler, and quiet, pressure-optimized case fans. You can achieve 80 to 90% of the silent experience without breaking the bank. So there you have it. A powerful 4K gaming PC doesn't have to be a noisy one. By making smart component choices, optimizing airflow, and fine-tuning your fan curves, you can create a system that delivers incredible performance while remaining peacefully quiet. It's about building smarter, not just more powerful. Less noise means better focus, more immersion, and ultimately, a more enjoyable gaming experience. This is the future of high-performance PC building in 2025. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this guide helps you on your journey to building the perfect silent gaming rig. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more deep dives into PC hardware. Let me know in the comments what your dream quiet build would look like. Until next time, happy building.